All right, what's up? This is the Less Flow show with a little less because we can't figure out this. I'll wait till somebody come on, but yeah, we can't figure out this thing. Maybe a few people will come on in a minute. Maybe nobody. Hey, what's up, Les? I said this is a Less Flow show with a little less. Because we can't figure this out. We can't figure this double. Well, I know it's because they don't. I looked it up on Google, and you can only have two people at the same time with iOS. So Apple trying to lock out the Androids. I don't know what y'all know about that, but anyway, we're gonna figure this out, Les. We're gonna figure this out, and so. All right, I got a few people. I got 4 people. Maybe they'll tune in. But anyway, right now since he's Team iPhone and I'm Team Android, we can't figure this out. But anyway, I'm here in Afghanistan. It's a little past 9 p.m. And so me and Les had this. I think we had this idea like 2 years ago, Les, something like that. Anyway, the internet's kind of choppy here, so I don't know how good it's coming out. So hopefully it's coming out all right. But anyway, so this is the Less Flow show. This is episode 1. We're tag teaming. You can go see the first part on Sebby and Leslie's Facebook Live. And then you can see the second part here. He was talking a little bit about football. This is a show. The views and opinions of this show have nothing to do with the Army or the military. Just happens I'm in the Army, but it has nothing to do with the opinions and views of the military. But he was talking about the football earlier. Yeah, 2 years. Yep. See, we're talking about it for 2 years. We got to do a show, the Less Flow show. We didn't know if it would be Flow Less show, Less Flow. I told him, hey, you can have top billing because it sounds better. Less Flow. I think it sounds better. Less Flow show. But anyway. So he was talking about football earlier. I just want to finish that conversation about football. Yeah, I don't think Dak's worth that money. And he ain't going to get that money anywhere else. So I don't know what he's doing. Someone's giving him bad advice. Really, somebody's giving him bad advice. Because nobody else in the league is going to pay him that much money. People call me a Dak hater. I'm a Cowboy fan straight up. Just to show you right there. I'm a Cowboy fan. So I'm a Dak doubter. That's what I call myself. A Dak doubter. Not a Dak hater. So welcome to the Less Flow show. You just coming on. It's good to have you. This show I think is gonna be about anything and everything. We'll talk about sports, we'll talk about politics. Try not to get too crazy on politics because it can get kind of crazy. You know, we all got opinions. But the Less Flow show, I think it's gonna take off. Is that right, Les? Do you drinking your protein shake now? I know you're gonna get a protein shake. Anyway, so I'm hearing what they call a chew. Those of you who've been in the military know what a chew is. Basically short for container housing unit. But anyway, it's just like a little trailer or whatever. Just got this behind me. Everybody know what this is. Probably been in the military. It's called a whoopee. So, but anyway. But yeah, so we were talking about football earlier. And so me and my friend Leslie, Sebby and Leslie, he was just on earlier. And we couldn't figure out how to get us both on at the same time, but we've been talking about this show for a couple of years, and I thought, hey, man, we need to get together because we both got opinions, and we both got things to say. So if y'all got any questions, give me some questions. I'm just going to ramble on about sports, or, you know, we can talk about this COVID thing going on, everybody going crazy. I was going to ask Les, my partner, what do you think about all these memes and people making fun of this COVID? Is it right or wrong? You know, how do you guys feel? Is it wrong to make light of it like people are? Because I mean, there's memes and videos and all kinds of stuff everywhere. You know, trying to make light of this COVID, and some people get upset. Hey, you shouldn't make light of it. It's serious. And I don't know. I think personally, I think the memes are all right. It's funny. It's making light of it. I don't think it's that big a deal. I'm not saying the virus is not a big a deal. I'm saying making fun of it and just making light of it. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Everybody's, you know, the toilet paper stuff's going crazy, man. I mean, if y'all see, Chaplain Ball is my chaplain, and he made a song, "Give Us Clean Hands." He's gonna go viral or something with that. He just put new words to it, talking about Purell and give us clean hands, Lord, and plenty of soap and stuff. It's funny. You should see it. I posted it on my page if you want to go look at it. But yeah, so I don't know. I think, you know, making fun of this COVID thing, you know, as long as it's lighthearted, we don't get too serious about it, I think it's okay. I think it's good. Trying to look at the comments. Hey, thanks, Brian, for saying we'll figure it out. We got to figure it out. If anybody knows, let me know. Send me on the inbox or something. He's got a like iPhone, like I said. Les has got iPhone. I got an Android, and apparently, Android and iPhone can't communicate. And okay, I'm trying to read some of these. So, but anyway, we talk about sports. We talk about anything. So, what do y'all think about this virus? Let me know what y'all think about these memes and these, you know, videos. There's a lot of videos out there. Toilet paper man's going crazy. I mean, my wife, she's one of them kind of couponers, so she got plenty of toilet paper. I mean, all the couponers out there laughing at people because they got plenty of toilet paper, and so, but anyway, yeah, they're all laughing at y'all because they got toilet paper and they got stuff for weeks, months. And my wife, I tell her, she's probably gonna, I tell her, why are you buying all this stuff? But now it's coming in handy, I guess. But sometimes it does get a little out of hand. I mean, I gotta say that. But at the same time, times like these, pandemics, it comes in handy. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, this is the Les Flow Show. In case you guys are just joining, me and my friend Leslie, Sabian Leslie, he just did the first half. We weren't able to get both of us on at the same time. So, but anyway, we were talking about sports earlier. We're talking about COVID. You know, if that's okay to make fun of that, I think it's fine. I don't think it's a big deal. You know, oh, and that the other thing with that, let me know what you think. God gives us good, can't take it away. God gives, and God can take away. That's true. Yeah, I like it. God gives and God takes. Elite News is coming soon. Okay, that's my cousin, my primo, Mike Barrera. He's got something called Elite News. So we'll see how that goes. Good luck with that. Let's keep praying and keeping the faith. Les says that's what Les says. I trust whatever he says. I respect his opinion. He's a young guy. He called me an old guy. I didn't appreciate that, but he said older gentleman. I think is what he said. I forget what he said. But anyway. This is the Les Flow Show if you're just coming in. So we're talking about the COVID, you know, making fun of it and all the memes and stuff. But I'm just glad we're trying this out. Just trying to see how it is. I'm here in deployment, thinking of something to do. And me and Les have been talking about this for 2 years. Just kind of doing it, you know. If we were both on, I think it'd be a little better because we could kind of interact and bounce off each other. What do you think about the stock market? So when Les comes in with what do you think about the stock market? Man. I'm kind of new to the stock market. You know, I've looked at it over the years. I just recently started investing. I think if you're a new investor, I think it's good. If you're a new investor, right now is the time to get in. Right now is the time to buy stuff. For example, it's just an example. Like I said, I'm not an expert, so don't quote me on any of this stuff. Just looking at it from a perspective, common sense, you know, trying to make rhyme or reason out of it. I think, to me, right now, if you're not investing in the stock market, it's a good time to get in because you can buy a lot of things low in the stock market. This is what the stock market does. And then eventually, it's up here. It was down here. Eventually, it gets up here. Now, some go like higher a little faster. and some go a little slower. But right now, I'm going to give you one stock that I think you should invest in right now. Adidas. Adidas. I mean, that's my opinion. If you can afford it, I think it was at $95, $96 a share. That stock less than a week ago or so was at $180 a share. 170 something. If you invest in that, if you can invest $400 or $500, get about 5-6 shares in about 6 months to a year, that's going to go back up to $180. I mean, that's like $80 a share you're going to make. So, I mean, I wouldn't sell if you're going to be in it long term. If you're just one of those guys that likes to do what they call the day trading, you know, it could be time to buy and sell. I don't know. My roommate that lives here, he does a lot of stock stuff, so he may know, but he isn't here right now. But he does a lot of it. He likes that day trade stuff, like buy low and then sell high. And so, but anyway, as far as the stocks are concerned, like I said, I think if you haven't invested, this is the time to invest right now in stocks. Adidas is one of them. I kind of explained that earlier. If you just look at stocks, is it Robinhood? I don't know can't remember. I think it's called Robinhood. It's an app. It's really easy to use. I put it out before on Facebook. And you don't really have to buy stuff. You can just monitor and look at stocks and see what they've been doing. You can see what they've done over the past day. You can see what they've done for a week, a month, 3 months, a year, 5 years. And so I think it's a good way to look at stuff and just look at it for yourself, you know, and say, hey, this stock's been just kind of steadily going up every year. That's probably a good stock to invest in now if you can afford it. Like I said, the best time to get in any stocks, the way I look at it, is to get in early. Get in early on stocks. Hey, Les is here as my partner. Les, what does Les have to say? This is a Les Flow show. Me and Sabi and Leslie trying to do a show. We can't get on together, so we can't figure that out. But what do you think of the recent debate between Biden and Sanders? Oh man, don't get me started on politics, man. You're gonna get me in trouble. Get me in trouble, Les. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Most people might call me a Republican, but I'm a conservative, and I just can't see myself voting for either one of those guys. Just their views. I think the debate. Let's just talk a debate, and we won't talk about too much about politics. But if we just look at the debate itself. So this is a Les Flow show. Y'all can ask any questions that y'all want. Y'all can ask any questions y'all want. And why he laughing like that? But Les is laughing at me. But anyway, yeah, I think the debate overall was kind of funny. They were just kind of going back and forth. There was no audience. It was kind of strange in that aspect that there was no audience, no one, you know, because you kind of get a feel for how the audience is feeling. I mean, I'm sure they fill it up with Bernie and Biden supporters, but it was kind of strange. It was like a non-town hall debate, kind of weird thing going on. But anyway, they were just going back and forth, attacking each other's records. I mean, that's typical for politics. Hey, you voted on this, you voted on that, and you know Biden doesn't remember what he. I mean, to me, Biden don't remember half the things he's doing. I mean, Biden is just, man, he doesn't know what he's talking about sometimes, and it's funny. Then so, and, you know, I know some people say that President Trump don't know what he's talking about, but I mean, Biden just forgets stuff and says some strange things. That, and he talked about 7-Eleven. Most of the people working at 7-Eleven are from India or something. And crazy. I mean, just weird stuff, and the way he like gets behind girls and women and starts caressing them, and it's just weird. Anyway, if y'all want to vote for him, y'all are more than happy to vote for Biden. Bernie's, he's just too socialist for me. I can't deal with socialism. I think that's a mistake. I mean, I don't want to get into everything about socialism, but I think socialism is a mistake. So that's why I don't like Bernie. I'm not going to go as far as calling him a communist, even though he did have his wedding He did his wedding like in Russia. That's kind of weird, but he is a socialist, a democratic socialist. That's what he wants to call himself. Like socialism should not be a form of government. This is how I feel about that. I'm going to talk about a little bit of politics, and I'm not going to get too much into it. Biden is riding the coattails of Barack Obama. I think so. He hasn't come up and endorsed him. That's what Les says, that he's riding the coattails of Barack Obama. I think so. I think that's what he's doing. But as far as socialism itself, and I just think it's the wrong way to go as a government, form of government. I think that we should help people. I think we should help, because a lot of people misunderstand me when I talk about politics. They think like I hate people or something just because I don't want socialism, or I don't want, food stamps out of control, or whatever it may be. I want to help people. I think that we, the people, should help the people, should help other people. As Christians, or whatever you want to call us, people, we should be the ones helping other people, not the government. We should not have a socialist government. It's not going to work. It hasn't worked in the past. It's never worked in history. Hey, what's up? What's up, Walker? I'm glad y'all watching. This is the Les Flow Show, in case y'all been watching. I was supposed to be doing it with my friend Sabian Leslie, but unfortunately we can't figure out this Facebook Live thing. So anyway, this has been fun. Les, you finished with that protein shake? Because you ain't said much lately. But anyway, I'm glad Walker's watching, Benavides, some of these guys. So this is the Les Flow Show. I'm here in Afghanistan. It's here probably about, it's like 9:30 p.m. here. It's been going pretty well ever since the peace talks. I'm not going to get into too much specifics about it because I can't say too much on something like this, but I think the peace talks have been gone well. It's been kind of calm. So, but anyway, that's how I feel about Bernie and socialism. I just can't. I don't mind us helping people. I think the government should help to a degree, but being completely socialist is not a good idea. It's not going to work. It hasn't worked in history of America, and I don't think it'll work. We'll be capitalists and have some social programs to help those who are in need, though. We should have that. Who do you think has the best chance of winning the election? L.Y. Walker, like, you mean as a whole, or you mean just a Democratic primary? Let me just specify. What's good, boss? What's good, boss? We had my shake and I'm ready. Oh, okay. You ready, Les? Let's go. So, I think Biden's gonna win, probably. He's an establishment guy. I think everybody's back behind him. You saw how the people who fell out of the race were backing him. They don't want Bernie. As much as the Democrats talk about socialism, they don't want socialism. They just talk about it. Just like, to me, this is my opinion, has nothing to do with the military. But to me, the Democrats just talk to minorities and sell this thing to them just for their votes. But they don't ever help minorities. They don't ever help them. They talk about socialist things and helping, but they're not. Biden talks about certain things as a whole. Okay. Well, yeah, I think Biden's going to win. I think that Donald Trump's going to get reelected. That's what I feel. That's my gut feeling about it. I just think, I think the media hope that this COVID virus, they hope that it was going to derail his reelection. That's what I think. I don't think they hope people got sick. I don't want to go that far. But I think the media and the Democrats were hoping, hey, this is going to make the market tank. I'm here watching kind of the news just to see what comes up, but this is going to help the market tank. The economy's going to go down, and they're going to criticize him for whatever they criticize him for everything, no matter what he does. But yeah, I think Donald Trump's going to get reelected. Walker, Oscar, is that all right if I call you Oscar? Biden will win, but not the whole election. See, me and you, Les, we're on the same page. I don't know how long you've been. Hey, answer this for me, Les. Hey, how long has it been that you've been you kind of changed your point of view. You kind of went a different direction not too long ago. It seems like you changed what changed you, you know, because you tried, I don't know, it seemed like you started thinking a little differently for yourself. Thinking, I mean, was there a certain thing that changed you less? A certain event? Was it just a gradual thing? You heard Mitt Romney wants us to get 1,000. That's crazy. He wants to give every American 1,000. That's not gonna work, man. You got to help out the ones that need it. You got to help. You got to pick. If he wants to do that, I think we should help people. Like I said, you got to pick a certain plateau if you're going to give people money. People who make less than so much money, then you give them money. You help them out. People who don't have sick leave, you know, who don't have paid leave or whatever, those kind of people you need to help out. All right, what else we got? We're getting some steady viewership, about 8 to 12 people. Some people tuned out. I know my cousin Mike had to leave. He's my primo. Let's see. Any more questions out there? What is going on in here? Adam Swanson. What is going on here? I don't know what that means. Not like the majority. Let's see. Walker, man, you're in here asking questions. If the trumpet is reelected, will that have an impact on your choice to stay in the military? If he does get reelected, I don't think it'll have an impact on me staying in it, because I was gonna put this up later. I was gonna try and do a video, and but I pretty much re-enlisted already, so I'm gonna be in for 20. So that little tax-free bonus out here. So I was surprised because I'm an E6, but yeah, I'll probably stay in. Look, not the government. What? Look, Walker. What are you trying to say? Like that, the views of the conservative thing. Just like the views. Oh, okay. So you start just kind of looking at the different views, and you like the conservative views. Hey, Miss Garcia, Miss Reina, sister, how are you doing? I'm just here. This is the Let's Flow show. Keeping a little steady audience. Hopefully this takes off. Me and my friend, my brother from another mother, Sabian Leslie. He's doing some of the comments. He had his portion of the show. I'm having my portion of the show. And we're trying to get this so we can be on at the same time, kind of bounce off each other some ideas and some things like that. It's a little harder. We haven't been figured out because, like I said, I'm team Android, he's team iPhone, and I think this is one of the main differences we have. One of the only conflicts we have. We have a few other conflicts, but anyway, we've been talking some politics, we're talking some football. We can talk whatever you want to talk about. I got a little more time. I can stay on for a little bit. Will the USA, Adam Swanson says, will the USA ever become China by 2035? China, wow. Where did that question come from? Medboard Hua. All right, what? You got medboarded? Well, I might get medboarded before I get out. Who knows? I'm starting to hurt everywhere. But let's look at Adam Swanson. He gave an interesting question. What do y'all think? Will the USA ever become China by 2035? I don't think so. I mean, in my heart, I think no. I think there's too many people who believe in America the way it is, who believe in conservative values, even though they vote Democrat. There's a lot of conservative people, a lot of people who have conservative values and conservative fiscally. I think the people want to help. The people who are Democrats, not the politicians, because the politicians, they got their agenda. I don't really trust any of those politicians, but as far as in the Democrat, I don't trust a lot of them in the Republican side either, but so let's not get that twisted around. But what I'm saying is, I think a lot of Democrats have conservative values. They don't want, they want to help people too, and I think they think Republicans don't want to help people. They want to help people too. They want to help them in a different way, and I just think they disagree on some ideology. But see, nope. My last check is nice. No med board for you, okay? All right. America will always be America, baby. All right, Les. I like that. I like that. America will always be America. I believe that too. I do think our friend, both our mutual friend, Jeffrey, Jeff Lewis. I know he goes by JD on his Facebook. Now I don't know why he changed that anyway. But Jeff Lewis, he believes in socialism, democratic socialism, whatever you call it. I don't know why, but I do believe that we're going to go to more socialist country. I don't think we'll ever become China, but I do think we'll become more socialist, just because there's a lot of poor education and for the younger people coming up, those who are probably like 30 and under, they haven't been educated in America and what America was and the values of America and what America stood for. And America has a lot of mistakes that they made. We all know that. We all know that. no one's. I don't think anybody wants to say that slavery was good and all that bad stuff in the past. But I'm saying America has always gone on an upward trajectory. When they've made mistakes, they've always gone upward and made better choices. It's not a perfect country, but I think it's the best country in the world. And so, but I think we will become more socialist because it's appealing to young people. It's a socialism because everybody wants to help everybody, but they don't understand the history of socialism and what a mess that can make of a country. But I hope so, Les. That's my friend. That's my cohort with this show. And we can't be on the same show together, but he's there commenting. And I believe he's right. America will always be America. I think that's, for the most part, that's true. America will always be America. But they will turn socialist to a degree. There will be some more socialism at some point. View on gun laws. What are you doing with all this political stuff, Les? You got to talk about sports. You got me talking about this political stuff. A lot of states are getting stricter. Man, why are you getting me on this politics? I'm getting in trouble. People already don't like me for some of my politics. But see, they don't understand, though. I love people. I love God. And I want to help people. I do. But anyway, gun laws. Let's go into gun laws a little bit since that was the last question. Let's see. Benavides, what does he have to say? I really hope we don't head that way. But y'all seem like it's far. Citizens seem to be willing to give up a lot for safety. Okay, yeah. Hello, Mr. Zika. It's good to have you on here. This is the Les Flow Show. I hope y'all stick around. If y'all want to share, like this video and share and subscribe or whatever. Oh, we don't have to subscribe. We can't subscribe yet. But follow me or Les, and we'll have some more shows, hopefully. But on the gun laws, man, Les, why you give me all this hard stuff? You got to talk about sports, Les. Why you doing this to me? Yeah, you laughing earlier. I'm gonna get you on some politics too. But anyway, gun laws, I'll talk about it a little bit. If you look as a whole, the places with stricter gun laws have more violence and higher crime. I mean, look at Chicago. Look at the West Coast. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm going to show you just right now. It's loaded. We all got weapons. Everybody here is carrying a weapon. And no one got shot. It's not about the gun. It's about the person. It's about bad people having guns. It's about people who are mentally unstable. It's not about the gun. The guns don't kill people. That's how another person carrying it. Everybody here carries a weapon, a loaded weapon. No one's got shot. Not even by accident. Which is probably the only way anybody would get shot here as far as each other. Because we don't, we're in the military. We don't always like each other. But we're not going to shoot each other. Just because we have a gun. Guns aren't the problem. That's what I say, Les. Guns aren't the problem. All right, let's lighten it up. Lighten up the show for me. You look Moroccan? Who's that? Okay, I don't even know who that is. But anyway, name a good show or books that you're watching or reading while you got the time. I got the time. We're 24/7, Les. What do you think? I'm on duty right now. I'm just on call. Now I got the time. You think you aren't you a slick sleever, Les? Aren't you? Don't you got a slick sleeve? You know what that is, Les. You don't know nothing about time over here. I'm just messing with you, Les. Yeah, you do have, sometimes you have some more time. You know what show I did get into? I got into 2 shows. We'll talk about 2 shows. What am I talking about? We'll talk about the second show first. Second show is more recent, and it's called The Masked Singer. But we'll talk about that one second. The first show that I got into was Cobra Kai. They have it on the share drive. They have a bunch of movies on the share drive. Cobra Kai, if nobody knows, is a series based on Karate Kid. If you like Karate Kid, you're gonna like Cobra Kai. It's a little corny sometimes, but I like it. It's 2 seasons, and I binge watched 2 seasons, not in one day, but I watched like a bunch of them. And Danny LaRusso and what's the guy's name? I can't even remember his name now. The Cobra Kai guy. I can't remember his name now. Anyway, it's a good show. I mean, it gives, you know why I like it? Because it gives you the backstory of man, what is his name now? The Cobra Kai guy, the blonde guy that Danny beat up at the end. Anyway, I like that show because it gives his backstory, and he's kind of, I don't want to give the whole show away, but he's kind of tells his story, Cobra Kai. So if you like Karate Kid, you'll like Cobra Kai. It's 2 seasons right now. I'm waiting for season 3. I want to see season 3. It kind of left me hanging. They have cliffhangers. They have good cliffhangers. They introduce some new characters. You start caring about the new characters. Some of the characters are their kids. Daniel Russo is some car salesman now, and he's got a lot of money. And what is that guy's name? Anybody know that guy's name? Selfie King. What's up? What's up, brother Manuel? Selfie King is here. This is a Les Flow show, man. Kai. That's my show. What's your show, Les? Cobra King? Oh, that's your show too, Les? What? Oh, I didn't know you watched that. The follow-up to Karate Kid. Yeah, it's a good show. I like it. I liked it. I don't know why. I just got into it. Cobra Kai. So I don't know where season 3's at. It was on the share drive, so I don't even know where. I think it's a YouTube show, right? Cobra Kai. I'm waiting for season 3. But anyway, what is that guy's name? I can't remember his name. Oh, autocorrect. Cobra Kai is your show too? Walker, everybody watched Cobra Kai? Maybe I heard about it, but I didn't. I just saw it on the share drive, got bored one day, and just turned it on. And there I am late at night on the computer watching Cobra Kai. Like binge watching like 2 or 3 shows. 2 or 3 episodes just because, oh, what happened? You know, I was like, what happened? Oh no, what happened? And you got the show right there, so it's kind of hard not to watch it. But yeah, I stayed a couple times late watching Cobra Kai. Johnny, that's his name, Les. Thanks, Johnny. That's him. Gives the backstory of Johnny. It's a YouTube show. Okay. Excuse me. But yeah, Johnny, man, that's a good show. I like it. Anyway, the other show, we don't want to talk. We'll talk about the other show because you asked. We can go back to Cobra Kai if you want to. But man, The Masked Singer. Anybody watch The Masked Singer out there? Comes out. When does it come out? Spring of this year? Okay. Okay, thanks, Walker. That's good. Cobra Kai comes out. If y'all never watched Cobra Kai, y'all should watch it. Go find it somewhere and binge watch it or something. It's good. If you like Karate Kid, you'll like Cobra Kai. I mean, the original Karate Kid, not this new one. The original one with Danny LaRusso and Johnny. What's Johnny's last name? I don't remember his name. It's on Netflix? Catching up? You catching up? You ain't watched season 2? Man. I won't give it away for you then. It's good. Season 2 is good. I think season 2 is better than season 1. Honestly. I mean, that old guy, what's his name? The old teacher? He kind of gets on my nerves. Because, I mean, he's like 80 years old. And he's in there trying to do karate. I mean, that's the only part that really gets me. Johnny's old teacher. Cree, or I don't know what his name is. What's his name? Lawrence? Yeah, man. He's so old, man. I mean, I'm not a young guy, but man, that guy can't do karate no more, man. Come on. And he beats up Johnny. I mean, I can't do it. That's the only part that kind of gets on my nerves sometimes. I'm talking about the show, you. What? I don't know. I can't see all these comments, man. I can't see all the comments. Less people commenting. All right, but anyway, watch Cobra Kai if you haven't seen it. If you like Karate Kid, the original. The other show, if y'all got questions out there, let me know. I know there's like 7 or 8 of y'all looking. This is the Les Flow Show. Les is on making comments. But hopefully we can get on at the same time at some point in the future. Me and Les talked about this for a couple years, doing this show. So, but I'll answer any questions. We'll talk about anything. Politics, sports, favorite shows. My other favorite show I've been watching is The Masked Singer. The Frog, I think, is Jaleel White. That's who I think it is right now. And I think the T-Rex is JoJo. I don't know if that's a spoiler for you. That's what I think. I haven't seen this past Wednesday, so don't tell me nothing. Because I have to watch it on Hulu or whatever. So whatever happened Wednesday, don't tell me. Nobody tell me nothing. I don't want to know. Because I got to catch up. Because I can't watch it live. It comes on weird hours here on AFN. But anyway, I like The Masked Singer. You know what? And I got Lil Wayne. I got that one right away. I mean, the way the guy talked, even with the disguised voice, that was Lil Wayne. The robot was Lil Wayne. I knew from the get-go. Let me tell you. I heard his voice, the things he said. That's Lil Wayne. Now, some of these people, I don't know who they are. I don't know who these stars that are in there. Some of them, I don't know who they are. So, like, I got Terry Bradshaw last season. I mean, everybody knew it was Patti LaBelle. I can't even remember what she was, the tree or something. Anyway, I don't know who the other ones are. I just barely started watching it this season. So, but I think right now, I think it's Jaleel White's the Frog, and I think Gronk is that Rhino. But I don't know. He sings really good. I don't think Gronk could sing. But anyway, that's another show that I watch. I don't get into it. If there's any more questions, I don't know if I missed any questions. Oh, everybody's getting off. President Trump says we are getting $1,000. Why you keep talking about that? I just tuned in. You just tuned in. What a time to be alive. $1,000. You ain't getting no $1,000 less. Don't think you're getting 1,000. You ain't getting no 1,000. You're not getting it. Go to McDonald's, get another job. You ain't getting no $1,000, man. Les, you ain't getting no 1,000, man. You know people in the military ain't gonna get nothing. They ain't gonna give us nothing. They already give us free insurance, free dental. They ain't gonna give us no 1,000, man. They already pay us for when we're off. We got a lot of benefits, man. President Trump ain't giving you 1,000, man. It's on the news. Since when you start believing the news? It's on the news. Les, come on. You know better than that. You know better than that, Les. It's on the news. But I've been going for a while, man. It's kind of fun, actually. But even though only like 78 people be watching. Man, I got this. It's like Corona. I'm just kidding. I don't got Corona. Man, you can't say that around here, man. They quarantine you. That's no joke. You say you're sick around here, they're gonna lock you up. They're gonna quarantine. Ain't no joke around here, man. So I ain't sick. I'm not sick. It's just got a little something in my throat. But I ain't sick. You'll call him. He's a right hand man. I know you and Trump was like that. And all y'all was like that. Y'all like that, bro? You like that, bro? I didn't know you and Trump was like that, man. Hey, you got to tell him, put a good word in for me. You know, he came here and I didn't get to see him. You know how mad I was. I was pretty upset. I just want to take a picture with him. I've been in that defect he was at. It's like I was standing right there. You know, I knew something was happening because they started locking down everything, and you had to show up like 4 hours early, and you couldn't leave. It's like everybody thought it was gonna be the vice president. Then he shows up, but that's all right. Great first show, man. We're going to keep this going. I know, Les. I think it'd be so much better if we were together, Les. I think if you were right here in the little box next to me, or vice versa, we just bouncing. I think it'd be better. Be twice as good. Let's flow. You and me. Be twice as good with two of us. Right? I think it's a good first show. Hey, I think we'll wrap it up. I got all kinds of topics to talk about, but it's been going for a minute. Hopefully me and Les can go after it and figure this out. I got a YouTube channel. I don't know if we can do it on YouTube. You know, if anybody know if YouTube will be able to do 2 people live. And figure it out, Les. Let me know. Figure it out. It's nighttime for me, so I got to go to bed in a minute. But you got plenty of time. You got all day. We know you ain't working right now. Right? Gabby already said you ain't working. You ain't got a job. You ain't got no job. Wait, how you at home already? Never mind. We'll talk offline. I don't know if you want to put your business out there. All right. So it's a good first show, first episode, Let's Flow Show. If you want to see the first half or the first part, go to Sebby and Leslie's page and go check it out. And this was a good first show. Hopefully we can get together. Me and Les can get together and do this show together. That's what it's all about. I'll go get some sleep. It's almost 10 o'clock at night here. I had some fun just doing some stuff. I think it was a good idea, Les, that we do this. Who knows? Maybe it takes off. Maybe like 5 people will watch it. Who knows? But anyway, it was fun talking about it. We'll go to the next show. Maybe we'll have an agenda. I can go first. You can go first if we can't get together. But hopefully next show, me and you can be on together. All right, brother? All right, Les. Be good. Y'all take care. God bless you. We'll see you later. Many blessings to y'all. Thank you.